There is a ton of information out there to help you grow your business, but most of it is a dangerous distraction from what really matters. Business advice like offer great customer service, do more networking, and try to over-deliver. I mean, while these are all important, they're not fixes for your problems. So if you're sitting there frustrated that nothing you do seems to be working, then it's time to shift all of your focus to working on just 3 things. The only 3 things you need to actually grow your business. I first learned about these years ago from Jay Abraham and have found that no matter what kind of business I'm trying to grow, I'll always use 1, 2, and eventually all 3 of them to achieve my goals. But here's the good news. While you're more than welcome to use all 3 of these strategies to grow your business, even starting with just one of these may be all you need to break through and hit that next level. But while each one on their own has the power to radically and dramatically accelerate the growth of your business, it's still important to cover all 3 because when you combine them, you create an unstoppable business and more cash flow, profits, and revenue than you could ever imagine. I know that sounds like a pretty big promise, but stick with me and I'll show you exactly how it's done. But before we dive into all of that, I first wanted to share that I'm super excited to have partnered up with GoDaddy to bring you this video. That's right, the one, the only, GoDaddy, whose name isn't just fun to say, but is also a company made up of some really good people who genuinely care about helping to give the everyday entrepreneur and business owner all the help and tools they need to succeed today. I recently did a collaboration video on their channel and shared some of my best pieces of marketing advice, so I'll make sure to link that up in the descriptions below this video for you to check out right after this one. So with all that said, let's get strategic here about growing your business, and it all starts with the first, most obvious, and yet also one of the most challenging ways to grow a business, which is to focus on increasing the number of clients or customers you get. And this is what marketing is all about. The art and science of getting potential customers to give you their time, attention, and ultimately their money in an exchange of value by buying whatever it is that you're selling. Now, when it comes to marketing, there are a number of different strategies, tactics, and tools that you can use, and the key is finding, or better yet, creating that perfect combination of ingredients in order to create a truly unstoppable marketing campaign for your business. So let me walk you through a simple marketing plan that I use with all of my clients, whether they're billion-dollar empires, brand new startups, or solopreneurs just trying to get their very first client or customer. It has 5 parts, and it looks like this: model, market, message, media, and machine. So first you have model. The key here is to understand that marketing is done one campaign at a time, which means you need to go through your business and identify the single product, service, or offer you want to focus on first. Next, you have market. This is the group of people that would be best served by whatever it is you're selling. Try to narrow things down here. The more specific you can be, the better your campaign is going to perform, as you won't need to water down your message to try to appeal to everyone. And on the topic of message, well, that's the next step, which is what you're going to say to get someone to give you their time, attention, and money. The key here is to identify their biggest pain and then show them how your business solves that pain. Again, that's what marketing is about, communicating your business's value to your customer. Then you've got media. These are the platforms, channels, and networks that your market and the people you're trying to reach are present and active on. The old advice to do everything and be everywhere, it's exhausting. You're much better off to find the few key places your ideal customers hang out and then go there, ignoring pretty much everything else. Then you have the machine. If you want to get fancy, we could call this the marketing funnel or customer journey, but all it really is a way to get in front of potential customers, introduce them to your business, and then make them an offer so they can buy it. This can be done by creating content, running ads on social media, through email, whichever one is best for your market. And this is how to get more customers. It works, and it works incredibly well, but there are still other things you can do to help grow your business even faster. So the next way to grow your business is to focus on increasing that average sale or average transaction size for each customer. Depending on whether we're talking about e-commerce or retail or software or services, the terms can vary and are sometimes called average cart value or ACV, or average order value, AOV, or it could be earnings per lead, EPL, or anything like that. So while the words are different, the point is pretty much always the same: finding ways to increase the size of the purchase. Now, there are a number of ways you can do this, so I'll go over 3 of the highest performers now. You can pick and choose what'll work best for you and your business. The first of which is to focus on improving your sales systems or sales team. This isn't about being pushy or more aggressive. Those days of the sleazy, salesy, hard sell approaches are fortunately dying out pretty quick. Rather, this is about improving the process, answering customer questions, being more empathetic, and helping customers and clients solve their problems. Next is to try to think of what's next, meaning once the customer has bought something, what else might they benefit from? This could be something more expensive called an upsell, something less expensive called a downsell, or something related or similarly priced, usually called a cross-sell. The key here is to really think about the customer or client and what else they may need that you could be the one to help them with. The next option to increase transaction size is by simply increasing the price. In my experience, most business owners feel stuck charging whatever price they're at because of one major reason. They haven't spent the time to really dig deep into the main problem that their business, their product, their service, or their offer is solving, and therefore just charge what everybody else does. The solution here is to spend some time uncovering all of the details, the specifics, and the benefits that your business provides, and then make sure that you're clearly communicating that across all of your marketing. Okay, let's move on to stage 3, and the final way to grow your business, which is to get your customers or clients to buy from you more often, or in other words, to increase purchase frequency. One of the biggest mistakes I see business owners and entrepreneurs making is failing to incorporate some element of follow-up, recurring revenue, or even a subscription or membership model into their business. In other words, trying to build their business one sale at a time and focusing on transactions rather than where the real business growth opportunities are, which is in long-term relationships with customers who come back again and again and tell everyone they know about just how great you are. And you are pretty special. Here's the deal. It typically costs 5 times more to acquire a new customer than it does to retain an existing one. And this makes sense. After all, just think of how much harder you're gonna have to work to keep trying to bring in new customers in the door, convincing them to give you a chance, and create marketing that allows you to stand out from all of the competition around you. This is why stage 1, get more customers, is still important, but it should never be done at the expense of maximizing the value you're providing to existing customers and clients. Now, in order to increase purchase frequency, you need to change your thinking a little bit, away from a product or service or offer and towards a suite of products, services, or offers. This takes a bit of mental heavy lifting to put yourself in the customer's shoes and metaphorically walk through their pains and problems and frustrations, and then go about putting together a progressive path of solutions and offers. For example, if you sell coaching or consulting sessions, then you probably already know that the best results come when clients commit for multiple sessions. So start to move away from the less profitable and less effective one-off sessions and more towards a package or retainer model. Or if you sell courses, you probably know that some people are just fine with a course, but some, statistically speaking, probably around 20% or so, are gonna want a little bit of extra help and will be more than happy to pay for it. So why not offer a group or community or ongoing coaching access to help them reach their goals faster? Or if you sell products, well, all you need to do here is take a page out of Amazon's book, where you can see that many items are now available for purchase on a subscription plan, where they just auto-bill you and your stuff just shows up at your front door. If you really want to grow your business though, then the best thing you can do next is to watch the video I have linked up right here, which is going to give you even more strategies and actionable takeaways. So make sure to check it out now, and I'll see you in the next video. Small business owners want more customers, but most of the marketing that they're trying is just not delivering. Problem is that they're often using reactive marketing opposed to strategic marketing. So in this video, I'm going to share with you a new approach in actually doing your marketing.